I'm doing a review for this book. It's Norwegian Wood by Haruki Murakami. I hope that's pronounced okay. I apologise now if it's not. This review is going to be an exploration of my poor Japanese pronunciation. I found Norwegian Wood to be an enjoyable and delicately written book. There was an innocent feel to this gentle love story, despite the graphic sexual content. I was surprised by how much this book had a Japanese feel to it, much more than I had expected it to. There were long, well-defined, beautiful and simple lines. Many sentences were poignant, with an innate demure complexity. I wasn't sure what this book was about. At first I thought it was about a boy, Watanabe, and the girl he loves, Naoko. But it's also about Kizuki, Watanabe's friend, who was Naoko's boyfriend before and was the person who brought them together and then left their lives before each of them were ready for him to. There's also Midori, a new girl on the scene who seems to talk more than the rest of the characters combined. And then there's Reiko, Stormtrooper, and Nagasawa and Hatsumi, and even the girl at the train station who'd broken up with her boyfriend. They all seem to have their part in shaping Watanabe. Despite the warning signs, I was shocked when Naoko died, and it felt very sad. It was then that you couldn't help but see that she'd been holding back from her destiny for the whole story. I felt that I was close enough to Watanabe, to his desires and his self-denials, to be able to experience Naoko's death personally, and with all the levels of regret that included. I think this book was also about growing up and taking responsibility for your actions and realising the effects that your behaviours have on other people, even when it's unavoidable. You see more and more how Watanabe is shaped by the other characters in the book, and he begins to understand the unwitting effects he can have on the other characters. This book tackles the theme of loss, particularly when someone has taken their own life, and how people can struggle to come to terms with loss and sometimes deceive themselves as to how much that loss is affecting them. It also covers depression quite deeply and in different forms. Despite these dark themes, I found this book quite an uplifting read. At times, there were things that people did or said that confused me, and I thought, either the Japanese have a very dry sense of humour, or we have some massive cultural differences, and I'm still not sure which it is. So overall, I don't really know what to say about this book. It's been a strange story. I can't really tell you much about it without it sounding really boring and weird, but I have enjoyed reading it a lot. It has a simple beauty to it, although the story itself is anything but simple or beautiful. Okay, there it is again. Okay, thank you.